There's no way. There is just no way this is possible. I have been smiling all day, not only because it's Easter and he is risen, but this is insane. Can you believe who went bankrupt today? None of this information is provided by me. This is all entertainment purposes only. Do not take any of my advice. Legal, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. This is entertainment. Welcome to YouTube. This is the Digital Gold channel. And, man, if you guys don't know, I'm Jared, your host, part of Digital Gold LLC. I run digi.io along with my friends, and I had the Bit Bunker, which was a mining facility located in northern Burlington, Kentucky. It ran for a solid 8 months with zero bankruptcy, 100% coins donated. 100% of the mine coins went directly to the clients' wallets, and all clients received their equipment back or their finances back that we sold their equipment off. Holy smokers, Digi came back into mining. This is insane. I cannot believe what's just happened. Guys, this is from Jade. Thank you, Jade, for sending me the email. I love emails like this, guys. My email box, I just got an email. I woke up in the morning. You know, I looked at my emails, and I had one email and just a link. I love those. Those are my favorite emails. So if any of you guys ever want to email me, please just do that. Just send me an email with a link. That's all I like. I love that. So I've been freaking out all day. I've been running around trying to get the videos together of what I wanted to show you, because this is just a story. This is a story of a story, and we are going to go. John Harris is here. Jim Bob is here. Busy Mountain's here. Flexline's here. Who came back? What does this mean? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Okay, you guys are going to have to roll with me through this, and we're going to go through. It might be short, might be long. We're going to go with you, and we're going to start from the beginning and figure out what happened, okay? We're going to talk a little bit about a history, how much I know about this, how I am so close, and we got to get Thomas on the line, okay? Thomas needs to get on the line. He needs to call, because this needs some explanation. We're going to go over the math. We're going to figure out how they went bankrupt, and we're also going to talk about who are they connected to and what is the future. This is insane, man. If I was a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever, I would be buying up every crypto company I could. I'd be buying up all their assets. I'd be buying up all of their clients. I'd be buying up their facilities. I would just be able to, oh my goodness, this is a buyer's dream. This is the dream of, you know, like the companies, whoever those companies are. Who's the billionaires? There's one of the richest men in the world that buys up all the housing markets and stuff. Warren Buffett. If this was Warren Buffett, if Warren Buffett of crypto was out there, he would be buying every single one of these. Guarantee it, because he bought all the houses in 2008, guys. Look it up. Okay, a little bit quick history. Then we're going to go to the video, and then we're going to go to the article. Then we're going to go back to another video, and no, we're gonna go to video. We're gonna talk about history, then we're gonna go to video, then we're gonna talk more, and then we're gonna go back to video, and this is gonna be insane. Then we're gonna do the math, and we're just gonna go, because I didn't do the math yet. I just looked at the math and I was like, this can't be real. This cannot be real. Okay, so what is going on, guys? What is going on? Is someone with bankrupts? Who money are they stealing? Who's been ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving? Some good news for once. Is this something I'm not believing? Gecko says. Okay, here's the truth. Here's the truth of the matter, guys. And I'm going to say this with all integrity and honesty. Guys, Digital Gold has been upfront and honest from the beginning. I tried to build a company off of you guys knowing what you guys needed and what I went through in the beginning of 2013 of crypto, guys. I knew how to build a company that was honest and upright and forward, and all the finances were out in the open, okay? So I was able to have a full mining facility, okay, with full industrial power, with full official licensed electricians, engineers, HVAC guys, the whole shebang, okay? I mean, besides, my next level was just the difference of money. Me getting from my little home miner here in this building to a facility in a basement running massive amps, to a barn with even more amps, to an actual commercial grade warehouse building, to the next level of like, Gigawatt or Genesis or any of those other. The only difference between me and them is money. But I need you to understand something here. My clients kept 100% of their coins. My clients I had no access to any of my clients' wallets. I had no idea what coins some of them were mining. Okay, I provided the equipment and the maintenance and kept them online. And that is what made digital gold, the Bitbunker, so beautiful. It was so beautiful because you kept 100%. Then, when I shut down, okay, like Minority, I didn't steal all your equipment. I actually gave your equipment back. I shipped it overseas, stateside, Canada, Mexico, everywhere. I shipped your equipment back to you. And if you didn't want your equipment shipped back, I sold it for you and gave you the money. I paid out over $20,000 just this year to clients so they could have their stuff back. That is the integrity and honesty that crypto needs, and this bankruptcy crap is ridiculous. So if you are a part of this, you need to stop. This is terrible. You're a terrible person to be doing things like this. Maybe you're not a terrible person, but you shouldn't do business like this. This should not be legal. This should not be legal to steal somebody's money. Maybe it's not stealing. I don't know. Let's give them the benefit of doubt. They're going to try to fix this. Here we go. Guys, check it out. We're going to start with this video here, and we're going to watch this. It's going to be a little choppy in the beginning. This was filmed on January 29th of 2018. And so we're looking at a full year and a half now. And I was like, this is it. This is going to be huge. Guys, I got to get involved. Now, mind you, I did not have the Bitbunker at this time. I had the Bitbunker in April of 2018. So I did not even have my own Bitbunker at this time. But let's go to this. And Brazilian drinks. What a great way to start my morning. Yeah, typical. What? Wait a second. Is that Bitcoin? Oh, boy. And I'm reading the Virginia Pilot? Come on, no way. What is this? Bcause llc built a stabilized data center in Virginia Beach. You gotta be kidding me. I think, who is this guy? Tom Flake. I know Tom Flake. I've met Tom Flake. I mean, I didn't really talk to him much. It was a group of us. Look at that. They're not going to let me in this place. No way. Especially that I'm live. Looks like the gates are open. You want to go in? I mean, it kind of just looks like, hi, we're just here to see it out. We're just here to see what's going on. Anybody here? All right, babe, film this up here. We got to get this. I got my beautiful wife behind the camera for me today. All right, there we go. We're looking. Can you see that inside there? They're gonna kick us out in like 2 seconds. So I'm gonna be quick. All right, here we go. All right, roll that. I'm rolling this window down. Okay. You see anything in there?
There's just construction people.
Just construction people? Are they? Oh, they're wiring wires. I saw wires. Okay, I gotta get out of here. All right, I gotta get out of here before they get me. Woo! They're got hard hats and everything. Oh, security! Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna get a shot right up here. Man, oh my goodness! Look! Okay, I gotta film this. All right, you're gonna have to hand me the camera. This is insane. Okay. All right, are they still there? Is everybody still here? Okay, everybody's still here. Oh my! This is incredible. There's some more right there. It looks like this is gonna be their power to run the Bitcoin mine. Amazing! This is amazing. Okay. Bob wire. I mean, they're not messing around, I guess, here. So you can get in right now, but you're not going to see much. And there's clearly a lot of people working here. There's probably, I'd say, around 50 people working at the mining facility. So this is in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm surprised this security hasn't. Okay, I don't know what's going on behind me. Sorry about the noise. This is crazy. So this was the very beginning of when I heard about Bcause llc and their mining operation. And as you can see, you could drive right up. There was no security. You could see right inside. And this was January 28th. They were getting full scale. They dropped $65 million into the building and this operation. And we were ready to go. So let's go to the next video and see. This was filmed in August of 2018. Okay, so between January and August, the mining facility is going strong. It's running, and apparently people are making money. And we were at the big bunker. We were cruising. We were going to town. And like now, I was like, wait, what's going on with Because? I'm gonna go back to Virginia. Went back to Virginia, and here we are from Kentucky to Virginia. Let's go back. This is August 17th of 2018. Here we go.
From you, Wavy 10 here. Oh, commercial break. Right behind there. Do you have your phone? We gotta get a map. We're winging this. You don't have your phone? Do you have a? Where's the big facilities? Let's keep going. I can't really hear that. But that was not there before. Last time we were here, that was not there. That's where there's sucking air in. I'm not sure if those are water wells. They don't look like it because there's concrete, but I guess there's neighbors around here. And I think they're coming up with a solution. If you have $65 million to play here, and we're going to try to follow the electric of the facility. There it is. Holy smokers. This is, I don't know if we can get any closer than this. Keep going up. Go all the way to the, I got to get a good shot of this. See if I can get it. Oh yeah, I can hear it for sure. Okay, everybody quiet. Here, can you shut the car off? My wife's awesome. Okay, everyone silent. That totally is a mining facility if I ever heard of one. Holy smokers, look at those smokestacks. Wow, pumping out the heat. Now, if that's not a cooling wall, I don't know what is. They literally must have cut out some of the building to be able to do that. So you're looking at 65 knock on the door tomorrow, see if they're going to answer. And tell me in the comments right now.
All right, so there we are in August of 2018, and like the facility is roaring, right? I mean, crypto is just incredible. Everybody who has a computer's mining. Like nobody was leaving their computers not mining. Everyone was mining, and it was amazing. It was just amazing. We got off of the high of the $20,000 coin, and we're like, dude, we gotta keep going. Okay, so like it's just crazy that this facility was this big. So then I decided to go to the next level, and I went to the facility at night. I was like, dude, I gotta go to this place at night. So here I am going to it at night. I'm gonna skip a lot through this because this is 44 minutes, so let's just skip right around, and then we're gonna go right to the one where I don't know if you can hear the sheer, probably as close as I should go. They probably got me on camera already. It's huge. How could I use my phone's camera to use infrared? Don't I? And I still don't know where the power is routed in. It looks like everything is underground, actually. If those are... Oh, this is so creepy. Why is everything so much creepier at night? Okay, guys, I just want you to know that in 2013, I want to walk back. This is all, mind you guys, I'm not going to be able to do this again. Okay, this is going to be all, this is all. Can you guys see the spider I killed? CPU styles while watching something movie. You're going to unplug it, you're going to... Okay, so that was 2018. Guys, you can watch all these videos on your own. I just want to give you a snippet. Yo, Dubstep King, Robert, Lugnuts is here, Gecko. Okay, so by this point, the facility was fully operational, and I had shot some shots at night, and I was like, you know what, I got to go back during the day, get some music together, and get to the next segment, because I really want to figure out what is going on. Now, most of all my... Oh, shoot, sorry. Most of all my videos I do are live, right? So I don't do very many edits of like video editing and things. Like it's very time consuming, and it doesn't profit you anything. So this is actually a video that I did edit, and we're actually gonna only play just a few minutes of it. It's only like 2 minutes long. Okay, so we're gonna play 2 minutes of this. So I want you to guys see where I was in the daytime. Was I trespassing? That's debatable. I was technically on a condo property that I didn't know anybody on the condo, but you know, I guess if you want to indict me, that's fine. I do have met the owner, and I can't wait to get to the article. This is going to be so good. Okay, here we go. Watch this, guys. This is...
Okay, so it is totally different in the daytime, but I am here in one of apparently the largest Bitcoin mining operations as it stands in 2018 in the United States. I do not understand how many megawatts they're pulling here, but it is definitely one of the largest I have ever seen. This is incredible. If you could hear the sheer mass of the noise, it is remarkable. Behind me is this facility, and it is just monstrosity of a building. I mean, this is just way bigger than I ever imagined, and way louder than I ever thought as well. I know Bitcoin mining is loud, but this is loud. I mean, there are houses and condos literally 100 feet or so from me, and this is what they have to hear all day. Okay, those do not look like water walls to me. They look like they're just bringing in mass air. And literally just all their transformers are at the back. Those transformers are outrageous. And the noise you're hearing is probably a mixture of not only the Bitcoin miners, but also of the cooling. I mean, even in my facility, you can hear the miners over the cooling, but I mean, it stretches for so long, and they look like they just took out huge sides and chunks of the wall. I don't know how they did that. And the fans are just outrageously tall and loud. This is the Digital Gold Channel. I am here to bring you the craziest parts of mining, and this is an operation that's worth $65 million. And they have the noise. We've got to figure out the noise. This is not something that we want for the community and the public to think about when they think of Bitcoin is noise. We don't want them to think about that. We need to be somewhere else, or we need to do something about this to help this out. This is absolutely remarkable.
Okay. Holy smokers. Man. Okay, so, no, I lost Wi-Fi, and I don't have the cellular right now. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's like, yo, it's muted, it's muted. No, it wasn't working. It legitimately just wasn't working, so. Okay, try unplugging and plugging the mic in. All right, we're good. Okay. So, guys, let's refresh. That was the operation as of August 20th, okay? So that was just a couple days later. I went and filmed that, and I was like, dude, this is insane, right? So I went back and asked them about some of their, like, facility, and I was like, what? This is insane. This is just, I just was mind blown, right? So I met this guy at Kelly's Tavern on a meetup locally here. And Thomas Flake is here. Yes! Thomas, we are not talking anything bad about you. We are just upset that another crypto facility is gone. Thomas, I need you to call in. I need you to call in and give me an explanation, because I have not shared the article yet. And if it is true, I need to know an explanation. And then if it's not true, I need to know what happened. What the heck is going on? Okay, call in. Call in. The only person that's allowed to call is Thomas, okay? Thomas is here, okay? Guys, what is going on? So basically, I got an article today that they're going bankrupt. Yes. Chapter 11, which means that they can work through it. Let me open my Skype, make sure I'm on here. info@digi.io, dude. info@digi.io. Okay, Peter Stone, look at this this article. I gotta add the other camera here because the article won't work with audio. So let me add the other camera here. And I just can't believe it. Like, the amount of money that it says that they owe to people is astronomical. Okay? And like, how many of these people kept their coins? Like, are they okay? Are these people okay? Like, are people hurting? What's going on? Chapter 11, not chapter 13. Yes, I understand that, Thomas, but none of my clients, my clients kept 100% of their coin, and I never went bankrupt. So how can a little guy like me do it? I don't understand. I just don't understand. Somebody's got to call in and explain this to me. Somebody has to. I just can't handle this. I can't not know the truth. Okay, so he's not going bankrupt like Gigawatt. Gigawatt went out with chapter 13, and obviously that hurt them a lot. So let's transition to here, and you can see cryptocurrency mining operation files for reconstruction bankruptcy 1 year after headquarters expansion. So they're based out of Chicago, and the facility is here in Virginia Beach. And I met Thomas at a meetup, and he sadly didn't come to the meetup in his facility, and there was no rumor of any of this. We are servicing our debts with a creditor. One of our creditor was a problem. Yeah, but see, we didn't have any debts. See, you got to build a company in mining without debts. It's possible, because I did it. Okay, so he owes nearly 1.5 million to Dominion Energy. I'm not saying Thomas doesn't, but you know, the company in general here. Okay, and more than 950,000 in Norfolk. Thomas is here, so if anything's wrong, he can correct us. Okay, so more than 950,000 to professional heating and cooling. Probably all those installation of the fans is my guess, not the fans itself. He probably paid for the fans, but he to install them. He owes almost $1 million. I'm going to say they from now on. They owe $330,000 to Pro Window Inc. My guess is all those bust outs that you guys saw. Yeah. So anyways, here's some of the official documentation, apparently, if this is not fabricated in any way. And as you can see here, it says that we are greetings from Germany. We are reconstructing. We're going to get back together. We're going to figure this out. The debts will be addressed. And so here's where the good stuff is, right? Okay, so this is the actual form. All right, so let's go through here. So it says here that the established estimated assets, okay, which is like, obviously, if they own the building, which is the old Budweiser building, if you guys didn't know. But how do you get rid of these stupid ads? Okay, so the estimated assets is $1 to $10 million. Okay, but then they owe $1 to $10 million in liabilities. Okay, so this is not signed by Thomas. So I don't know what direction Thomas has. I mean, we know he's the founder, at least. It is true we owe Dominion 1.5. It's also true that we have 1.5 million in deposits. On deposit. So, okay. So, see, he's clearing some of this up for us. See, articles. See, this is the thing about news, right? This is the thing about reporters. They try to focus so much on the bad, so you just read it and you go, right? Now Thomas is here to clear some of this up. He's not one of the. He's one of the founders. I mean, I'm sure he has quite a few million in this organization involved. I mean, he's a very successful businessman. Even from when I met him, 7 years ago, okay, he was starting in mining and he was killing it, and he already had data centers, and he was already running massive amounts of server units and hosting facility. He is way more than just a Bitcoin miner, okay? So don't let this fool you. He is a very smart guy, all right? And as far as Scott, I never met Scott. I never met this Ann lady, the secretary. I don't know these other people involved, so I have nothing to say about them. It looks like they're based out of Chicago and stuff. So this is all filed on April 11th. So remember, January is when they were announced in the newspaper, and I went and saw the building. And then in April is when my facility was running fully operational, right? And then I shut down in Thanksgiving, okay? And then these guys made it to April, and apparently they're still running, right? They're still running, but I mean, guys, you can't have debts like this. You just can't do it. Do you understand the integrity of mining and what it is? All right, Thomas is writing back. Scott is our attorney and is our internal counsel. Okay. Guys, the reason crypto industry has such a bad rap is because situations like this. People don't want to put their money in where the company's going to go bankrupt. I mean, you just don't want to do it. You don't want to put your money in where you don't have photos of your facility, where you don't have videos of internal, where you don't show them what you're doing, where you don't open up your books. And no offense to Thomas. And it's crazy. They're filing for bankruptcy, so not as to pay their debtors in full. I don't know. I don't know how many. We don't know how many investors they had, guys. I had 30 clients. Okay, I serviced 30 clients, 10 different countries, and they were high net worth individuals. Okay, they were dropping 40, 50,000 like it was candy. Okay, and they wanted to spend more. I mean, hundreds of thousands of dollars went through my little 30-year-old hands. Okay, I serviced over $1 million in crypto in the last 7 years, and I closed down correctly all equipment back to their clients, all equipment sold off, 0 debts, 0 liabilities, and all my power bill paid. So like, guys, it's possible. It is possible. You can't tell me it's not possible, because I did it, and I'm a nobody, and I know nothing about business. I'm just a loser on YouTube. Come on. All right, so let's go through this. Let's get a calculator out. Does somebody want to get a calculator out? Whoever gets a calculator wins a prize. What are you going to win? I don't know. Do I have anything to give away? I mean, I don't even know if I have anything. Come on. I got to have something. Did I sell everything? I think I probably sold everything. So we get a calculator out. Let's get our calculator out, because I just don't understand. All right, so they owe 1.41459. Can I highlight these? That might actually be easier. Yes! I can highlight these. Okay. Oh, John, get away. We're going to highlight these. We're going to open up a little spreadsheet, and I just want to figure this out, because this doesn't make any sense. I just don't understand. You got to start smaller. You can't get this big. You just can't. All right, so we're not going to care about who it's to. All right, and we're just going to go here, and we're going to put all this in. I just want to know the total. If you guys can do the total faster than I can do the total, let me know, because I want to know. On the form, it is about 1.5 million. What? This looks like more than 1.5 million to me. Look at all these. Look at all these. Lawsuit case number, disputed, deposit payable. What does this even mean? Does anybody know what this even means? We're at 43, 26. Oh, there's a small one. You could probably take, you could probably pay that one off pretty quick, okay? The largest creditors aren't on the form. Well, I don't know. Who are these people? What they have, now, we got to remember they have $1 to $10 million in assets, okay? So I don't understand. I mean, this math is going to have to add up eventually, but, like, we got to figure this out. I mean, this is a lot. Okay, here's one that was interesting. Pro window and then pro cooling. So, you know, that's a big chunk right there. Notice Dominion isn't on the form. No, Dominion is on the form. Unsecured claim. It's on the form right there. Richmond. What do you mean? Explain this. Help me. Help me. Guys, I'm here to learn. If you guys have been here a while, you guys know. I don't claim to know anything that I don't know. I tell you the truth, and I want to know the truth, and I want to know why, how many people are losing money? Who's losing money here? Is Thomas losing money? Is the company losing money? Is investors losing money? Who's losing money? Because somebody's losing money, and this isn't foolproof stuff here. Okay, so that should be all of them, and there is one I wanted to look at here, guys. Okay, where is it? It was a mining company, and I think they owned a facility as well. Where was it? They were in New York. Shanghai. No, that was the last one. It was HK Cryptocurrency Mining. You guys see that? LLC. I think I know these guys. I'm going to search my email to see if these guys are still around and what was their involvement in all this. About 17 million in assets. You are looking at a different form than I thought. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm looking at the form that was given to me. So we need to find out who are these guys too. Meet the Hong Kong startup hoping to make Bitcoin mining. Okay. All right. So Hong Kong crypto mining company based in New York though. Okay, we're gonna have to read about some of this. I want to know what's going on here and what the relation is to these guys. So let's take all of these. This is all payables or debts basically. We're gonna add up all these suckers and figure out where we're at, and then we're hopefully gonna get a better understanding of what the truth is of the matter. Okay, well, here we go. Okay, so according to this, we're looking at $4.6 million. Let's do 88. Is that big enough? $4.6 million in total due, almost, right? I mean, is this the right number here? Is that right? God is watching. Look busy. Did it go down? It didn't go down. Okay. So, what does this even mean? So if we're at $4.6 million, they said they owe, these are all the creditors, right? So you guys can look this up. I'll put a link in the description, of course. And let's see. They have an estimated $1 to $10 million in assets. Okay, which is terrific. Now, Thomas is here, and he's saying that 17 million in assets. Well, Thomas, there's a number, something's wrong here, Thomas, because if you say 17 million in assets, then this form's wrong, because this form says 10 million in assets. So you should be clicking on this button here. This button here, 10 to 50 million. So if your assets are not true, then something ain't right, buddy. See what I mean? I mean, we're talking about real money here, and we're talking about 4.6 million in total debts. And if they have 17 million in assets, then just pay the debts off. Sell stuff. Rent out the building. I don't know. Get creative. Come on. So this is just incredible. If you guys don't know who this is Bcause llc. They're like literally I can walk to the building. It's right down the street, and basically they started the same time the BitBunker did. Okay, they had $65 million in funding. They were gonna hire 100 staff. They did not hire 100 staff. Little perturbed about that. Let's be real. They were gonna pay them 60 grand as well, and I went there a couple of times, and I did not see 100 staff, and I highly doubt those guys were making 60 grand. I mean, the few guys I met weren't even full time. Okay, so something's not right. The math does not add up. And I want to think the best of you, Thomas, and whoever is involved in this, but something doesn't add up, guys. And now they're filing a year later, just a year later, 1 year later, they're filing for Chapter 11 reconstructive, and it's not even on their website. It's not. At least put it on your website. At least tell people what's going on. I mean, you're taking millions of dollars from investors, and you're gonna do what with it? What are we doing here? Pay the other debts? Pay other people's debts? Listen, I'm open to learn stuff here, guys. I know I ain't perfect, and I made mistakes too, and I built too quick, and I should have even done even slower in my company, but something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't see anything on here about what's going on. Here's Thomas. Here he is, founder, chief marketing officer, treasurer, board of managers. All right. So Thomas is apparently in the chat with us today, and this is him. And if he's a treasurer, then he needs to call in and explain this to us. He's got to explain this. Oh no. So this is the guy I met. This is the guy in the chat, and he says there's 17 million, but this document, maybe the document's wrong. Okay, let's give the document the benefit of the doubt. Maybe some of this has been fabricated. It's not real. I don't know. I don't know what to believe here, guys. So these are some other guys involved in debt, and we got founders, board members, you know, CTO here. There you go. I'd love that job. Where'd this guy come from? Oh boy, he's got a history. That's good.
To its shareholders says it is not
CEO of something.
And that could be a contributing factor.
Yeah, I mean,
and now, according
seriously,
to bankruptcy documents,
they got some serious guys involved here.
Millions of dollars in
I
debt
could definitely
to
run
local and national
the
companies.
CTO of this facility.
Because
no doubt.
Mining LLC
I have
expanded
no
its Virginia
issue
Beach
or
headquarters
lack
just
of
last
any
year,
confidence
with the company adding
to
100
get in the
new
meeting
jobs
and wear a
alongside the
suit and talk to these
$64 million
guys. No way.
investment.
Put me in
Last
there.
week,
I'd be
the
happy
cause
to do it.
filed for Chapter 11
All
bankruptcy.
people look like car salesmen.
Let's keep the business going. Let's try reorganization.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Let's address
I don't know the history of these people. I can
insolvency
only
issues,
speak to
but
who I
try and
know,
keep
and the
this
only
as a
person I
functional
physically
business.
have met
Often
is
called a
Thomas, and I think he is a good business guy,
Chapter
and I
11
think he
means
did
because
a
still
great
has
job
hope
with
it
his
can fix
current
its
previous
financial
companies, and I
problems.
think
The
he is
court will
going to
review a
fix
plan
this.
to
I really
change the
do.
business
I have
structure.
faith in the man.
These debts will
Okay,
be
but
addressed.
something
How
is
much
not
money will
right.
be
You can't
paid
say
back
you
and
have
what
17
schedule
million
it
in
will be paid
assets.
back on
You
is
know,
all
you can't
part of
weight
that
the
plan.
ASICs.
And
What's an
there are
ASIC
big
going
debts
for?
to creditors, according to the bankruptcy
On 60
filing.
grand salary
Because
each,
owes
I
about
bet.
$1.5
I never trust
million
these people.
to Dominion
Turn off the
Energy.
website
It owes
audio.
Norfolk's
Oh,
professional-
sorry, I didn't know. Oh, dang. Sorry. I didn't know there was. Why is their website audio going? Where is this even coming from? Okay, so I hope they get out of it. I hope they fix this. But you guys see the numbers here. You guys see what I see. We're looking at $4.6 million in total debts, and it's not even been a year. I mean, it's not even been a year, guys. This has been 1 year. No, it's been 1 full year that they've basically been operational. I don't even think they were operational in May. So, I mean, something just ain't right. So, guys, remember, I had a company and my clients kept 100% of their coins, okay? 100%. I didn't even know what my clients were mining unless they really told me or I needed to get involved in their machines. They had 100% remote access to their rigs. There's no way that Bcause is doing those things. They're signing contracts, they're making people sign contracts. Ain't nobody signed contracts, okay? Everybody kept their coin. And everybody had full root remote access, all right? And I was profitable. Okay? Now, did I make it? No. Did I go bankrupt? No. Did I steal people's equipment? No. Not saying that they're going to do that, but Minority did. What's Gigawatt doing, right? They're 13. They're out. I got an email from one of the lawyers involved in Gigawatt. And Gigawatt email, one of the lawyers says, hey, I don't know if you've heard, I'm one of the lawyers representing Gigawatt up in Washington, and you mentioned on your website, some client billionaires, and I'm curious if any of them would be interested in purchasing Gigawatt. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Like, these people are reaching out to some bimbo on YouTube who obviously has experience, but on a whole nother level than they are. And here we are. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't be getting these calls, guys. I shouldn't, and I should. I don't know. It's a mixed feeling. I mean, I'm honored that they're calling me, and I'm honored that people trust me with their money, and maybe I just need to make a company like that. People trust their accountants, and they trust their mutual fund guys, and they trust their stock market guys with millions of dollars. So, I mean, over the course of 7 years, you guys trusted me with $1 million. So, like, I mean, I didn't let you down. So, I mean, maybe I should just make a company about entrusting your assets with me. I don't know. Call it Digital Gold Assets. Yeah, let's make a website. Digital Gold Assets. Send me your assets. I'll take care of them. We shouldn't be going bankrupt, guys. I get the market hurts, but you've got to. Did I want Digital Gold to fail? I mean, Digital Gold didn't fail, but the Bitbunker did. I didn't want the Bitbunker to fail. I didn't want the clients to disappear. I didn't want Gigawatt to close down. Genesis Mining is still operational, but everybody says it's a scam. I mean, I didn't want any of these people. I didn't want that guy to supposedly die, fake his death, and his poor wife is left, and he has 600 million or 60 million, I think it was 600 million, in a crypto exchange from Canada. I don't want this stuff. Yes, it makes great videos. Yes, it's terrific entertainment. Yes, everybody grabs and holds on to things that are negative. But seriously, nobody wants this for crypto. It's been 10 years. It's too much. It's too old. This is high school stuff. This is drama crap. Like, let's figure this crap out. Come on. Let's figure it out. $4.6 million in debts, liabilities, and apparently they have 17 million in assets. Okay? Then sell the assets and pay your debts and walk away, guys. Figure it out. Okay? Figure it out. You know, I mean, that's just astronomical. Can you imagine? Imagine if you were an investor in this. Imagine if you have, oh dude, I put 15 grand into Because. You know, what do you think you're feeling right now? You're waking up on April 11th going, oh, are you serious? You know, what if you were this guy here who put in $957,000? What if that was you? You know, what if this was you putting in $773,000? You know, sure, it's probably only like 10% of your net worth, right? Because you're a multimillionaire and it's not a big deal, right? I know, guys. I can call a guy right now and talk to him about his investment in multi-million-dollar mining facility, right? So, like, but nobody wants to. He doesn't want to lose that. This guy lost it. He lost millions. He literally lost millions because he just blew up too quick, didn't take anybody's advice, didn't hire me, and now he's screwed. And now these guys put in $65 million. They didn't put in, did they put their own money in? I don't know. Where did the money come from? Because now they owe $4.6 million, okay, in this facility here, and it's nowhere listed on their website. We got to get an article from like Wavy 1013 News here with Ad Central, and to see this filing report. And it's just sad. It's sad, guys. It's sad. We got to deal with this in crypto. I'm just hurting over all of it. I don't want this. Nobody wants this. Look at these debts, guys. Look at these debts. We're gonna look at these again here. All right, we got Alpha Craft Technologies, Amazon, Web. We've got Bay Technologies, BFPE International, BMG Operations, CB Critical Systems, CSC. We could literally make a video about all of these guys. Dominion Energy, EF Falcon, Endurance IT, HK Cryptocurrency Mining, Horizon Kinetics LLC, N801 LLC, Pro Window, Professional Heating and Cooling, Cybersecurity Corporation, Solustrix, U.S. Customers and Border Protection, Westco Distribution, Zhang Mason Song. I mean, this is real. These people want their money. These people are creating legitimate, serious businesses, and they're just looking to get paid. They're just looking for what is due them. They put in massive amounts of work, energy, time, employees, write-offs, business, all the things needed to run Bcause LLC, and now Bcause can't pay them. Why? Why is this happening? Why did they not have cash reserves? Why did they not cash out their coin immediately? Why did they take on investors with that didn't match the assets correctly? Like, there's just so many questions in my head, and I don't think we're ever going to get the true answers, but that's okay. It's okay. It hurts, man. It just hurts that this is the reputation that crypto gets, and it's hitting close to home because literally it's right down the home for me. And I'm thinking about starting my own medium-sized mining farm and hosting too, Jade says. Jade, if that was you that sent me the email, thanks again, guys. All this information was provided by Jade. I woke up this morning with the email, and that was in my inbox, and it just blew my mind. So, again, thank you so much for it. This is their video, kind of on their main YouTube channel. A little confusing, I guess, because there's Tom. He's co-founder. He was on the YouTube chat a bit ago, and he's talking about mining facility stuff, you know. Again, not using real photos. Come on. Using computer-generated graphics. This is probably in his office. He's a nice guy. He's professional. I like him. But I don't like what's going on in this situation. All right. So, I mean, I get investors don't want to lose money. All right. And then now we're looking at 6,000, right? What if it went to 20,000, right? Well, it did, and then it crashed. Now we're back at 4,000, right? I mean, so you guys can watch all this on your own. You guys can see these people in action. So, but in my opinion, unless somebody comes in and swoops and little angel investor saves the day, I mean, I don't want anybody to ever lose a dollar. And any of my clients, I'm sure some of my clients lost money. I'm sure some of my clients invested way more than they should have, and they bought rigs that they shouldn't have, and they bought too many graphics cards, and they just went way too deep into it. I always assumed this is very well. MaxX says, I always assumed anything involved paying someone else to mine for you was a scam. You see that, and that's the problem, and that's why digital gold, the Bitbunker, exploded as fast as it did, and that's why, because people saw it wasn't a scam. People saw me building up the facility. People saw me creating assets for people. People saw the absolute, just astounding amount of work that went into building a water wall that I didn't even know how to do, and engineers couldn't even explain it to me. I just had to do it. Like, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Like, this, I mean, I just don't understand. Guys. Guys, here we are hosting these rigs for people. I mean, we told you when the finances got tough. We told you when things were not looking so hot. I mean, you could go on for countless hours through my channel, and I can show you that look at that. I mean, this was in 7 months. We did this in 7 months, and we didn't walk away with debts. We didn't owe these people anything. We closed it down. I mean, there's fans with thousands of dollars. And we put massive tens of thousands of dollars into electric. I mean, you guys know all this. I've gone over this before. Come on. Man. What questions do you have? Thomas is here. What questions do you have? Thomas. Neighbor came to the door. I run a few miners off on the water wheel of my creek, and the power of electricity generating water makes 84 kilowatts of power a day from continuous flow of 100 to 120 liters per second. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so Thomas here, guys. Thomas is here. He's from Bcause llc. This is apparently him in the chat, and he's here. He's here with us to chat about this. He says, "What questions do you have?" All right. So my question is, according to my math, we're looking at $4.6 million in total debts, and we can go over these debts right here. We went over them. And all these debts are owed to people who did work for you, or for them. I missed the warehouse. I missed the warehouse too, man. What's the plan here? What's the plan? Or who's out of money? Are you out of money? Is the company out of money? Are your investors paid back? I mean, 65 million, right? So there was 65 million, okay? And then these are all what's due. We're just breaking it down simple here. So this is what's due. It says you have 10 million in assets, up to 10 million in assets, right? But where are those assets, and how are you going? If that's true, then this should be easy. I mean, if you have 10 million in assets, or even 9 million in assets, 8 million in assets. If you have 8 million in assets, sell half of it, and there's 4 million to pay all your debts. And then you don't have to file. I mean, why are you filing? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. You can't have 10 million in assets and then pay these people. Like, that doesn't make, that's just figure it out. I know business and money, and it's more complicated than this, and maybe they took on too much that they couldn't figure it out. But there's no way some goofball like me can do this. I mean, I had $1 million, right? I mean, I didn't take any massive amounts of investments from people, and I was offered it. Why? Because I don't want to owe these people. I don't want to owe nobody some stuff like that. Are you kidding me? No way. I mean, remember this? I mean, we were killing it. We were killing it with servicing Walton Coin. I mean, we had Walton out the wazoo. Where's the dark video? I need to find a dark video. One at night, right? The nighttime. Those were the good ones. So I mean, guys, we can go on and on about this. You guys see. Remember when the transformer blew? I mean, we were blowing transformers. The fans shut off. I mean, it was sad, terrible day. So I mean, but we stayed true. We are servicing our debts. Okay, but Thomas, my question is, why do you have debts in the beginning? Why do you owe this many people that much money? How is that even possible? How? You had $65 million. How do you owe this many people if you have $65 million? Come on. How can I do it? How can I custom built every single one of those rigs? I custom designed the crates that they were on. I figured out the power situation. I figured out the cooling situation. I figured out the warehouse situation. I figured out the networking. I figured out the internet. Try internet. We had fiber optics. We had cable direct line, and we had cell wireless. I figured out the firewalls. I figured out the remote access. I figured out the electricity for the electricians. I figured out the cooling with the water wall, with the 3,000 gallons an hour of water. I figured all this out myself. Just me, just little old me, just little bit of me in a spacesuit. Okay, how can I do this? How can I do this? And you get $65 million. $65 million. And you guys owe all this money. You guys owe all this money. How is this possible? How? This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense, because this is real people with real money that spend money here. Oh. John Harris says, John Harris is a very stable guy. John Harris says, what you've Flint in chapter 11 for you can't pay your debts, man. We have a creditor that is causing us problems. The creditor is causing us you problems because you owe people stuff. We never had 65 million. Our customers invested 65 million in their mining gear. Okay. All right. So that's clearing something up here. We're getting some clear here. So customers invested $65 million in mining gear, which means then how did you get the building and how did you get the power? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. All right. So let's go back to that. Let's go back to that video. Okay? Cuz this looks like some pretty legit cooling to me. So, if that cooling, that's some pretty serious cooling there, guys. I mean, what are these? Who paid for all these transformers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are like 50 grand a piece. Those transformers are 50 grand a piece. Now that's probably not them. They're just lucky enough to be. How much do you think that sucker costs? Come on. Look at those fans. Look at how many fans are up there. What do you think those are? $4,000 or $5,000 a piece? Come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you're busting out besides who paid for the building? Who paid for the transformer? Who paid for the fans? Look at those they're beautiful. Blue ones and silver ones and everything. Who paid for all this? Who did this? Do cause problems when you owe them. We raised $5 million in our Series A. Our clients loaned us $7 million. Now you see where the money went on credit. Okay, so he raised $5 million in Series A. Clients loaned them $7 million. So are the $5 million gone? We have invested about $16 million into the facility. Okay, so we got to write these numbers down, guys. So he's got $16 million into this facility, okay, which is gorgeous. I mean, this stuff is spot on. Tell me that's not beautiful. It's beautiful. They spared no expense, and rightly so. I mean, we're talking about mining here. This is serious gameplay. This is the big dogs. All right. So, I mean, all I'm saying is we need to get back to the facility. Okay. So this is the facility, and so we invested $16 million. Okay, so it looks like Thomas and some of these board guys, invested their own money. Okay, we're gonna get to the bottom of this someday, maybe. $5 million came from Series A, and clients loaned us $7 million. So you owe $7 million to your clients, right? Because it was a loan. You raised $5 million, so shoot. Throw the $5 million out the door. That was investments, whatever. They lost their money. That's just the way it goes, right? You start a business, you invest in it, they didn't get it. Now a loan, you still owe them. You owe them $7 million. All right, so now we're at $4 million owed to companies that worked hard. It was hard for these guys to build this stuff. These guys worked every day. Look at all those transformers behind me. Look at all those transformers. What do you think? Dominion wants their money. Which company is this? This is for Bcause llc. Bcause llc here. All right, you can see it. I'll put a link in the description. Here, we're gonna just do that right now, just so we can get this done. Okay, but Bcause llc. We're gonna put a link to the reconstructive bankruptcy. Listen, I want them to get out of debt, guys. Don't get me wrong. Thomas is here with us today. I want them to be free of this. I don't want them to hurt the Bitcoin name like this. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that for them. But this is why. This is wise. I mean, look at that. This is just no joke, guys. This was a serious, full-scale operation that it spared no expense. They spared no expense, and they didn't make it a year because their creditors are getting upset with them. I'm getting upset with them. You're getting upset with them. This is so frustrating. Guys, this is why crypto hurts. This is why. Oh my goodness sakes, this is why no one wins in this game. This is why CEOs are fired. CTOs are fired. COOs are fired. Look at Bitmain. Look at Gigawatt. Any inside footage? No, Trons, I was not able to go inside. I got invited a couple of times, but I didn't get a tour. Maybe he'll give me a tour now. Maybe we can have a sit down. We can record this. We can figure this out. I don't know. But, guys, I want crypto to take over the world. I want crypto to just disrupt everything. I want to believe. Butterfly Labs, great example. At Digital Gold, they just down the road from you, Jared. Get permission from Thomas and go see what's inside. It will make a good video for us to watch. All right, I will. You are speaking in the past tense, none of which is true. You drive by the facility at this moment, still operating. No, I know you're operating. But you're operating with massive amounts of debts. Bitman, because Jillian is gone and got into the Satoshi scam. I know you're operating, Thomas, but you're operating in the negatives. You're operating in the negatives. How can I, little old me, make a mining facility? And the only difference between me and you, buddy, the only difference is money. I didn't raise money. I only took the money I had and reinvested it and used it for the company. That's the only difference. And when I closed up clean. I closed up clean. Beyond clean. I'm welcome to come by. I'm ready. I can't sell cars at CarMax, so I'm coming by. Guys, Thomas invited us by. I'm excited. Obviously, all of this is a little bit more dramatic than it is in real life. I hope he's not getting upset with me. Obviously, this is entertainment purposes only. I think Thomas is a great guy. I've said that multiple times. He says I can come by. Maybe he can shed a little bit more light on this. We'll charge up the cameras. We'll get our stream box, see if we can do it, stream live there, and just figure this out, because this is going to be a to be continued video series here, because we got to know the truth. This is Bcause LLC mining facility officially claimed Chapter 11 bankruptcy to try to figure out their creditors. Differences we have no intention to shut down. Okay, all right, that's good to hear. So they're going to push through. They owe $4.6 million to the debts here that you can see here. It's the total amount that I calculated just from what I see. And they said that they have raised money. And get inside the footage. Would love to see the operation. 50 people here watching us, hanging out with us. They want to see the operation. I want to see the operation. The difference between me and him is he's still running. That's right. Thomas was running in 2013 with Bcause, and he's still running today. So, honestly, let's be real. Bcause has been running for almost 7 years now. Now, maybe it took that 7 years to get into this situation. Maybe there was a bunch of stuff, Jared, to work for Thomas. Maybe there was bunch of stuff going on. No, I'm not working for Thomas because he's got to pay his debts. So I would really struggle working for a company like that. Honestly, in my moral self, knowing that not the investors. I don't care about the investors that invested in the Series A. It's investments. If you're one of those guys that invested a few million into Bcause and you lost it, that's you. It's an investment. Okay, but the people who loaned them money, the people who worked for Bcause, the people who put the fans in and ran the electric and put the transformers in and spent their days out there working in the hot summer heat, I think they need to be paid. And that would be very hard for me to go work for a company knowing that those people are not paid. I get every company has debts somewhere along the line in some form or fashion, right? And whether that's a net 30, 60, 90 a year, whatever. But they wouldn't be filing for 11 if they weren't making amends with everybody. That's just the hard truth of it. And I really hope to find more truth by meeting with Thomas. So, what about mining space using satellites and solar panels? You can do that. It's absolutely cost expensive. Yeah. All right, guys. That's all I got for now. So you will only work for companies that are debt-free. They exist, but they are rare. No. I'm not going to go into a company. Okay. All right, Thomas. Thomas is not calling in. He's welcome to call. info@digi.io. People call me all the time. He's not calling in. But no, let's say like Bittman didn't go bankrupt. Is Bittman bankrupt? They're not bankrupt. Everybody thinks they're going to go bankrupt, but they didn't. I mean, maybe they will. I don't know. Apple wasn't bankrupt. Are you kidding me? CarMax wasn't bankrupt. I mean, a lot of these companies don't. I mean, Walmart. I mean, Amazon. I mean, I can name plenty of companies that. Happy Easter, Thomas. That are not bankrupt, or debt free, and there's a difference between loaning money to make an operation function and bleeding money to the point of Chapter 11, and that's where the rubber meets the road right there, and that's I'm sorry, but you can't file Chapter 11 if you can pay your bills, because you would pay them. You'd take the money, you call them up, and you say, hey, I'm depositing $7.6 million into your account today. And it's a $30-$40 wire fee, right? And you can do it. Okay, because I moved hundreds of thousands of dollars, gave a call, went to the bank. It was done like that. All right, so you can do the same. So if you think that mining is you're gonna mine your way out of this, I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. I think the hole's been dug, and it's just a matter of time. And it's sad. It's really sad. I'm really hurt. I'm hurt for you. I'm hurt for the company, and I'm hurt for. Honestly, I'm hurt for crypto. I'm hurt for the reputation. I'm hurt that every other week in the news we're hearing about people losing millions of dollars in crypto, and this just shouldn't be. It shouldn't be this case. It shouldn't be like this, guys. It shouldn't be like this. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for digital gold assets. Stay tuned. Digital gold assets coming to you soon. Check out my website, digi.io. If you want to see what we're doing currently, /DGS's Digital Gold Systems. We're going to try to create a system for you, taking the best of digital gold for you. Digital gold /DGS. You can see here that we are going to create the next level mining digital gold systems. And this is what we're going to offer. Digital gold assets coming to you soon. That's right. We're going to create digital gold assets all for you. And, well, there was another one I was thinking of, but I'll think of it later. There was another company I was going to create. Who knows? Who knows? Let's figure this out together, guys. Thank you for joining us. It's just amazing. It's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us, Thomas. He's a very busy guy. Again, he's a successful businessman. This has nothing to do with his reputation or anything that he's involved with at this point. Whatever happens as a company, and there's nothing against him as a person or anything. Again, this is entertainment purposes only. Yes, I am dramatic. Yes, I am being excited, and that is why 50 people are sitting here watching me today. So, guys, 1, do your own research. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. Do your own research. 2, press that like button. What's your flipping problem? Why are you watching this and not hitting like? Are you crazy right now? And 3, stay strong in mining. Do not sell any of your coins. Do not sell when it doubles. Do not sell when it triples. And do not sell when it 10 times. Because it will 100 and 1,000 times. It will. I've seen it. It's going to happen again. Stay tuned. It's coming. I guarantee it. Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter, everyone. Thank you. And I'm so excited for the next video. Stay tuned. Man. It's real. This is the real deal. Let's get that music. Oh, I can't jam out. Whatever. All right. Good night.